Musicians, your fan base isn't growing not because your music isn't good. In fact, the older I get, the more I realize that growing your audience and success in the music business has less to do with the music than we'd like to believe. Like, I'm not saying it plays no part or that it doesn't even play like 50% or more of the part. I'm saying we think it's like 80% songwriting and like 20% marketing. I would care to argue that it's basically 50-50. And so the reason you're not growing like you'd like to is you haven't learned the next skill set that you need to learn after you've learned music. Because that's the first skill we all learn as musicians. We learn how to become musicians. And I'd like to say this, if you're smart enough, and I know you are, to learn a musical instrument, whether that's your voice, whether that's piano, guitar, whatever, you can learn this next skill. And the next skill is storytelling, marketing. If you can learn marketing and storytelling, that is going to be the skill set that actually allows you to communicate with masses of people in a way that gets them to see the value in what it is that you do. Because you've probably heard it before, no song sells itself, no song markets itself. And so what does that mean? Well, think about it like this. Music is subjective, right? So if music is subjective, what influences someone's perceived subjective value in a piece of music? 90% of the time, it's the marketing, the frame in which they consumed that music. I have a story that I won't go into in depth here because I've told it like a million times, but just in case you're brand new to this, I had a friend who heard a song, didn't like it, then heard the story about why the song was created, listened to it again and likes the song now, like a lot. That should tell you something, that subjectivity in music is influenceable. And that thing that influences them is the storytelling, the marketing, the framing that you put your music in, okay? So if you really want to learn how to grow your audience, you've got music, right? Now you got to learn how to tell stories that put the music inside of a frame that people want to actually view it, right? You actually put the listener, the viewer, into the story and then have the song speak to the story that you've just put them in. Now the song is way more valuable in their eyes because you've got them to get in the right headspace to be able to accept the message that was in the music, okay? So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about this, I'm doing a free web class on Sunday. It's gonna be live. I will be there in person on Zoom teaching you guys in depth about how to set up this system of creating content that attracts the right fans who actually wanna support you and getting them into a vehicle where they wanna support you financially. And you can actually start to make some income and some revenue as a musician. So if you're interested in that, click the link that's in the bio, get registered for the free web class this Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you there.